Hello friends, we are back. We are here. We are filming the week of August 11th. I have used the Alicia Craft Pharaoh kit. This is a printable. I think all of her kits are printables. Or no, I think you can buy them physically. I don't know. So Monday, the 11th. I had an interview this day. Spoiler alert. I did get the job, but I was just so anxious about getting this job. Or about this interview. Because I don't know. There was a part of me that was like, oh, you're not going to get it. Don't worry about it. Just, go in and do your thing and then just, get over yourself. Like, I don't know what I was... because I was just so frustrated at that point. But I guess everything worked out because she called me Thursday and she was just like, the principal, because I am working at a school. So the principal, she's like, the principal, obviously she said his name, but like privacy. I'm not going to say his name, but she said he would like me to extend you an offer of employment. And I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. So I must have said something right. I don't know. I really like, so the principal, the principal that I work for, I really like him. He's very, very nice. He was involved in the school when I was there, but not as, like, obviously now he's the principal, and so he's there all the time. And he's, like, obviously a big part of it, and he wasn't before. So that was, I was like, because we were talking, he was like, well, what year did you graduate? And I told him, he was like, oh yeah, he's like, I was, like, just coming into the school system that year. And so he was like, you probably didn't see me much. And I was like, honestly, I tried to avoid. And it's so funny because, now, I mean, we don't have kids in and out all day, but we do have kids up there a lot more frequently than we did. Like when I was there, I like avoided the office at all costs, and now we have kids in there all day. So anyways, I had my interview. I was there for about an hour and a half because I think my interview lasted for like 40 minutes to an hour, and then after that they were 40 minutes. Yeah, I think it was like 40 minutes to an hour, honestly. And then after that they were like, oh, we have a little packet of some scenarios for you, just fill them out, yada yada, blah blah blah. And so yeah, I got the job. I got the job, and I mean, it's been a little bit of a rocky start, and I'm not going to say things are grand, but I'm super happy to have the job, of course. It was kind of rough. I definitely was getting a little bit to the point of like, oh my God, I'm never going to find a new job, and like, just super in my feelings, of course. And then, oh gosh, that's crooked. I did not use foil with this kit. I didn't for last week's kit either. And I really like how it turned out. It's just weird. Did I not pull a sticker for that? I did. Where did it go? I wrote down that I pulled a sticker. Let's put it that way. I don't know where it went. Is it stuck to me somewhere? It very well might be. Anyway, so I had I pulled some stickers and had a YouTube binge. And then I print and cut some stuff. Probably some icons and things. And then I, played more Lego Lord of the Rings. I was like really, really into Lego Lord of the Rings this week. So you'll see that a lot. Basically until I went back to school. Basically when I went to work, I was playing Lego Lord of the Rings quite a bit, just because I don't know what the hell happened. I wrote down that I pulled a sticker and now I don't know where it is. Oh, you know what? I pulled the wrong day. That's what I did. That's what happened. That's okay. There's like a computer sticker or something in here, honestly. We can find something. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This will work. So that's from Flat Icon. All of these, by the way, this whole stack are stickers that I made for myself just literally by downloading stuff from Flat Icon. So I cannot sell them, basically, is what I'm trying to say. This evening, so my mom in the morning was telling me that there was a bat in the house because she's like, well, Charlie, our dog, woke her up at like, I don't even know what time she woke her up, like 5 in the morning or something, and she just assumed like my sister was home, but she said I heard her again, and she was like, my sister, because my sister comes home at the time, like she's since moved out, but she was living with us, living with my parents, as am I, obviously, but she thought, oh, Elizabeth's just home, but she got to thinking about it and she was like, well, it's too early for her to be home. Like, what the hell? So she said she kind of just let it go. And she said, like, she still didn't, she kept doing it. Like, whatever she was doing, she kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And then, she said there was a bat in the house, so she thought they got it out, I guess, because they like opened the door and like were shooing it that direction. But later that evening, I watched my niece like all day, because they were doing garage sale stuff. So I was watching my niece like all day, and in the evening I had taken her in the house and we were just watching TV and hanging out and stuff, and Charlie kept like she kept trying to get at our front window, and I could not figure out why she wanted to get up there. And so I literally pulled the chair out so that she could get, because she kept trying to get like behind the chair and stuff that's in front of this window that we have. So I literally pulled the chair out, and she just starts like, she jumps up on the windowsill, and I'm like, Charlie, like, obviously you can't be doing that. And then I look and I'm like, oh my gosh, there is a bat. There's a little bat. There was a little bat hanging on for dear life. So our blinds, like, there's the part against the window that like the blinds actually go into, but there's a part on the outside that comes up and around, and that ended up being, he was hanging on that. So I ended up taking, we had an old Easter basket that my mom had put, she put, could have probably made that script a little bit bigger, but honestly it doesn't look that bad. She had put, what am I trying to say? She put toys in it, so I dumped it out, and then I grabbed a paper plate and I like pushed the bat into the basket and then covered it with a paper plate. And I come outside carrying, and my mom's like, what in the hell are you doing? And I was like, I said, I thought you got the bat out of the house. And she was like, I thought we did. Why? I was like, what do you think is in this container? Because Leia was like, she was so confused what I was doing, but I didn't want to freak her out, so I didn't tell her. So I'm like, I know she's gonna freak out if I tell her. Those are 2 different sizes. I didn't even realize that when I was pulling these stickers, but that's okay. But yeah, so I didn't want to freak her out, so I was just like, nothing, it's fine. Like, I think I told her it was a bug or something. Cause she hates bugs, but I don't know what she would do if I told her there's a bat in the house. So, anyway, just call me the Bat Wrangler. I don't know. I didn't have any other bat stickers. I might have had like a Halloween bat sticker, but I literally just decided to use, what did I, long laundry, read, and up late. I have a fold laundry. Was it a fold laundry or was it? I just wrote laundry. Is it supposed to be fold laundry? Looks like it. Okay. I'll use the fold laundry. If it was supposed to be something else, we'll figure that out, I guess. But yeah, so fold laundry. And then I was just up super late. I don't know why. Couldn't sleep. I was up last night. I was up until... Oh, I never put a monthly script on that. Well, I guess we can do that now. If I can find them, we'll put it on there now. Oh, that was impressive. Do I want to just do a black one? Sure. This is from Scribble Prints Co. I don't know why I didn't put it on. That'll do. Did I do it on the... I didn't put one on last week either. Huh. Okay. But yeah, so my niece went home on... Or no, did she go home on Tuesday? She must have. I didn't watch her anymore the rest of the week, did I? No. So she must have gone home on Tuesday. She usually does. But yeah, so she went home on Tuesday. Or no, she was there super late on Tuesday. I think her mom ended up coming and getting her Wednesday. My ex-sister-in-law. I think she came and got her Wednesday or something. I really don't remember, honestly. It doesn't matter. That's really tight, but honestly, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, I don't have any underlays or anything under it. I don't have any underlays under it, so it's not like it really matters. This character sticker I know is too big, but I'm going to put it in and then I will cut her legs a little bit, I think. Don't look. You're not even in frame. It's okay. Just cut it right at the glitter header. I don't think I cut that all the way through though. I don't want to cut the... I was going to say I might be cutting at the glitter header more than the shoes, but that actually looks pretty good. I'm going to put the lid on this. I put a new blade in here, so it's like extra sharp and pointy. Let's see here. So yeah, Thursday I was helping with the garage sale. I texted my grandma and I was just like, are you coming over to help? And she was like, well, I can. Your mom said you didn't need my help. And I was like, if you would, that'd be great. And then my step grandma showed up and my step grandma did not leave until like, I swear she was there for like 4 or 5 hours. It was crazy. She's never stays that late, but my stepdad had come out to talk to her because he was asleep, but he woke up for some reason. I don't remember why. And then I was like, was this today? Or no, it wasn't today. Maybe it was Saturday. No? Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. But yeah, she had come over and then, yeah, my step grandma came over and my mom was just like, you left me out there with the both of them all day. I was like, listen. But I had come into the house because I was making myself lunch and the school called. And she said something about like principal would like me to extend you or offer you the job. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah. She goes, so she was giving me some of the details and things. And she was like, oh, you'll be getting an email from him. I never got it. And then Monday, oops, I don't know what I'm doing here. Car payment in the morning. More Lego Lord of the Rings. And then help with garage sale. I just really didn't have anything else to use to mark helping with garage sale. Like, I don't even know what you would use to mark garage sale. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I was just up super late, but I was like, it was funny because my grandma texted me Friday, or she called me and I didn't answer the phone because I'm like, well, if she needs something, she'll call back, or she'll call my mom. Like, I figured she would call my mom if she really needed something. And she was like, oh, I just saw in the paper the hotel in our town was hiring, but it was like literally $8 an hour. And I'm like, I am trying to move out of my parents' house. Like, how exactly do you expect me to do that for $8 an hour? And then I'm like, how can they get away with paying $8 an hour? And people were literally, I guess my mom had said she saw, what is happening? Oh, well. My mom said she had seen the listing on Facebook and people were bitching. Like, just like, how do you expect a grown person to live on $8 an hour? And somebody else had commented, like, this would be perfect for somebody who's like a student who just wants to work after school. But the particular hotel that it was for, I've been out there before to get a job application and it was janky as hell. So I was like, I would not let my children, like, I would not let my teen daughter or son work out there. So I'm like, I would hope that they wouldn't, but what do I know? So Friday, I could not sleep. It was my brother's birthday. He turned 33. We are 16 months apart. I did some food prep. I don't know what I prepped. I was going to say I might have made, like, started dinner, but I highly doubt that that would have happened. It doesn't say. Of course it doesn't say. And then my mom had said something about my brother wanting cookies for his birthday. So I was like, well, I can. So I ended up, I made a double batch of cookies on this day. And then by, what day was it? I had to make more cookies on Monday. I made a double batch. So I made, what would a single batch be? I don't even know. But I literally had to make a double batch of cookies. I made a double batch of cookies and then I made another double batch of cookies. It's like, you guys have a problem. Like, straight up just have a freaking problem. It is what it is. Anyways, oh, was I making meatballs? I might have been making meatballs on this day, honestly. But yes, did all of that. Let's see here, more dishes. Help with the garage sale again. I think this night my grandma had wanted to you know what? I think this was the fold laundry. I think this was supposed to be the fold laundry script and this was just supposed to say laundry. It is what it is. I'll leave that blank for now. We'll put a laundry sticker in there eventually, I guess. But yeah, I think this was the night my grandma ended up going. She had I'll say a date, but I don't want to call it a date. With a friend. She was going out with a friend. I known this guy for a while. So my summer between my freshman and sophomore year of college, I was working at a restaurant called Bear Creek Farms, which you might know what it is, you might not. It is no longer open. Like, the actual restaurant itself is no longer open. But basically, one of the big shticks of the place was that it had like a huge grounds. I mean, my dad's mom actually used to work there when she was like my age, and it was like a huge thing. I mean, nowadays or when I worked out there, it was nothing. Like, it was just kind of sad, honestly, what it had amounted to, or what it had gone down to. But essentially, it had a theater at it, so people, it was a restaurant. It was a buffet style restaurant, but people could, so basically a lot of people would go out there and eat, and then they would go see a show, which was, you know, it's cool. It had like a live theater, so people would do plays, or they would have concerts and stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't any like major concerts, but they had some pretty fun. I mean, they had a Glenn Miller orchestra type of deal come out, which was really cool. That was literally the first concert I'd ever watched, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I've never, like, my first concert I went to after that was like just a few years ago. Like, I don't go to concerts. But yeah, so but the guy that my grandma was gonna go hang out with basically was somebody who was in a lot of the shows out there, and so I've known him. I didn't like personally know him, but I did. Like, we weren't super close, but I knew who he was. I know who he is, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. My mom had said this day, she said something about going to dinner, and I was like, oh, you guys go ahead and go. And then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll go with you. And then I kind of regretted, after a while, I regretted kind of going with them, but it's okay. Because they got into an argument because my stepdad thinks my mom can't drive, basically. So, but I did get Wormspan. My mom was like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, it's a game. And my stepdad never said anything about being in the cart. And so I got it. And then he kind of shit his pants when he realized it was like $60. And I was like, but it's Wormspan. But then the cashier like distracted him because he was like, oh, that's a really good game. I really like that game. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, see? I wish they had Finspan, honestly. He would have 100% been on board with Finspan. So on this day, I played Lord of the Rings Lego, and then I think my parents went to Costco, like did a Costco run. I think this was the day that they went. And then I ended up just kind of helping do a bunch of food prep and stuff like that, because my mom always gets stuff, and then I help vacuum seal it and everything like that. So that sticker is crooked slightly. Slightly. There we go. But I was finally able to finish the breakup pact on this day. I didn't mind it. I think I ended up giving it a pretty, like, a kind of a low rating, but I didn't hate it. It was just not. It was not exactly. I don't know. I don't like fake dating tropes, I guess. That was my first, like, real experience with the fake dating trope, and I just was not a fan. I just ripped that, so I'm gonna attempt to fix it, but we'll see. But yeah, not the biggest fan of a fake dating trope. It's just like, you know that they're gonna get together. Maybe I'm just being, grumpy and whatever, but it's like, they're gonna get together. So why are we why are we shocked about it when they actually do get together? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a grumpy a-hole. So I did miss a script. I think I'm going to go ahead and move the fold laundry script over, because this technically is just supposed to say laundry. So I think I'll just move that really quickly. And then we'll be able to, or later I will put in like the proper, I'll print a laundry script. I always, usually what I do is just tack on any extra scripts that I need for other spreads. I just tack them onto the end of, or to like, cause I always have room on my sheets. Like when I make my scripts, I always have room. A little sneak peek of next week. I always have room for extra scripts. Like I never fill up a full sheet with scripts. Like this one, this is next week's. I have a whole space here for scripts for other stuff. So, yeah, I always just tack on any extra scripts that I need to another spread, and then I either label them or I know where they're from. But that is the finished spread. It looks really, really good. This took me a while. I'm starting to get tired. I'm gonna have to go get myself a cup of coffee or something. But let me show you everything I had left. So this kit was massive. And it did come with extra full boxes. So the original kit came with, I did print out two, by the way. I printed out 2 pages of this blue extra color just in case I needed it or in case I wanted it. The extra washi strip. I really didn't like the washi that came. I didn't like that washi. I ended up not using that color too. So basically the kit came with like 2 different, where is it? So it came with, I must have pulled them up or something, but it came with a sheet that was just like with the mummy, like the mummy characters, and then it came with a sheet that was like a generic, like the cat and the oh gosh, is it Nefertiti? Is that her name? Canopic jars and the King Tut mask and stuff like that. So it came with a more generic, and so I kind of combined the two. So I used up all the characters from the actual, I don't know which page was which, but I think this was the page with the mummy characters on it. But basically I just combined the 2 full box sheets basically because it came with both. So anyways, I'm going to stop talking because apparently my brain is not working. But if you guys have any questions over where any stickers are from, please let me know down in the comments below. I always try my best to list out sticker shops in order of appearance, but sometimes it does get a little confusing. So I am more than happy to let you know where a sticker is from if you have that question. Otherwise, thank you all so very much for watching, and until I see you next time, bye-bye.